Batcave, baby.
Man, fuck all that shit, man.
I wasn't gonna get no props for that last 3 minutes.
Are we
The
in the
hell he
Batcave
don't.
yet?
Hey,
Where in the
where
back
does
cave?
drugs?
Are we in the Batcave?
Yeah, we in the Batcave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the
Yo,
back
JC,
cave.
man, what the
Yeah.
hell is going on in this goddamn stream? I come up on here and I hear some crazy ass dude talking about trading Luca for a goddamn Austin Reeves. What the fuck is going on?
Listen, is Christian around
And
now?
you know I never curse. Yo.
Yeah,
Nah,
Batcave is
cuss,
live.
cuss,
Yeah,
let
you
it
can
out,
cuss.
shoot.
Yeah, now you can cuss. Yeah, you can
Jesus
say
Christ,
whatever.
Yeah,
Steve,
that's
tell me
right.
what the hell's
Yeah.
going on.
These
DD
motherfucking
should
freaking Packers,
go
motherfucker.
right to fucking jail.
Wait. Hey, Cupid.
Oh
Hey,
my
Cupid.
god,
Did he say
Yes,
a clear?
sir.
Hey, Cupid. Did he say a clear cuss word?
that was
He
crazy.
was like, everything else is
Oh
gibberish
my
except the
god.
cuss word.
God damn.
He was like, look, that motherfucker was like, you motherfucking, motherfucker.
Hell,
Uh,
sir.
Yo, my
Oh,
man was like, hey, you take
I'm
a
gonna use you
$100
to cuss
bill.
out my neighbor. I'm gonna use you gonna be my neighbor cuss out translator. I don't understand what the fuck she be saying.
Yo,
You
my man was
motherfucker.
like, listen, guys, you trade a $100 bill for a $50 bill. It's obvious. It's just obvious. I'm like, what? No, what?
You're
Oh
trading
my.
$100 bill for a quarter.
He trading you $100 bill for a quarter.
Like, what?
Man, I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Four scores. Hey JC, four scores.
Four scores. Four
Four
scores.
scores, man. Four scores, bro.
That man AC Picks
This
coming
shit is
to
fun.
America ass nigga. He said, what do you need?
Anything you like. Would you bark like a dog? A big dog.
What do you even mean, fellow?
Oh
Hey,
my god.
what is that? Velvet?
DJ gonna hear that end of that stream be like, what the fuck?
Oh my
bro?
god, bro. Oh my god. That was fun. That was a fun stream, man. I
That was a
swear.
classic. That
We're
was a
all
classic,
getting
ladies and
back.
Nah,
gentlemen.
these gonna definitely think like somebody, I don't know, said Bizarro tune, bro. Like somebody's in my
Yeah.
like, is this tune I'm listening to? What the hell?
Hey, no, because you
I'm
know
glad
the
you pulled up for real.
it was reminiscent. It was actually reminiscent of like a, like how when our money pulls up for JC and JC actually
Oh,
makes more
yeah.
sense than our money. He's like a better in our sense, a better sense making our money, and our money is like a bizarro JC. Well, it was the same thing with you. It was like, okay, we got this guy up here trying to portray like he's Toon, but he's going a little too hard. Then Toon came up here and neutralized him. Hey man, shout out to Toon, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
thank
shout
you,
out
bro.
to,
I'm
shout
like,
out to
what the
Dom,
hell?
man.
Listen, I'm about to tell that guy, shut up.
That was his name,
Just
Dom,
put the phone
right?
down. Put the
Dom,
phone.
that's your
Hit
name,
the
right?
hit the end screen button.
I think that's
Yeah, but those last 3 minutes, Tune went back in his bag.
Jesus Christ.
You know you had to.
Bro smoked two packs of
Hey,
couldn't take
you
it no
know
more,
what?
man.
You know what? I'll say this. Because he did what he did and redeemed himself the way he did. He got those last. He got those 3 minutes. He got those 3 minutes. He give it. You know what I'm talking about? He got those 3 minutes.
Oh, Steve goes shoot.
Nah, man, we good, bro. We got the dub today, bro. That's all I'm happy about, man. I was actually shocked. Like I said, I actually did really should rewatch the game before not rewatch, rewind the game before I came up, on here. So I really didn't know what the hell happened.
It was a good game against a good team, man. We can't say these dudes was bombs. They like JC said, they did their thing. It wasn't bombs, and they had Scotty Barnes out, and they still came out there and did what they did.
I thought they
Shout
were
out to
stinking
good
last
competition.
year, and I am now completely proven right.
Hey, who's that center of them shooting them goddamn threes? God damn it.
What's his name? Makbu?
I don't know, but Makabulu,
Makabu?
whatever his name is, was killing them.
Makabu?
Makabu.
I was like, God damn.
Bob Makabu.
I was like, we need him on our team. Can we trade for him too?
Yeah, something.
Because we got Max. Because we got Max, we can't get him.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He the
That
same.
11 mil, that 11 mil is in the bag.
Hey JC, you gonna stay undercover or you gonna go live? You gonna put it live?
No, we've been live.
Yeah, okay, we live. All right, then I'll be back, man. I gotta get out here and patrol. I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, later, Major.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money, man.
Get that 2.5.
That 2.5.
I want to know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was listening to y'all the whole time, and I'm still trying to figure out how we got So LeBron either going to accept the minimum to play next year. I, I
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh
trying to
no!
figure out
Don't go there.
when did
Don't
that
go there.
come happen.
Let it rest, man. Let it rest, man. That was wild, man. Just let it rest, man.
I don't even remember who said that shit.
It was the guy, the whatever the
Oh,
I knew
Donald.
it was him.
Coming
I'm
Oh,
to
trying to
Donald.
America,
figure
guy.
out. I'm
Wait, was it
trying to
Coming to
figure
America
out
guy? Or was it
how did
Donald?
that thought get in his mind that LeBron is going to play for the vet minimum next year. Just the thought of that is like
crazy.
you're a brainiac, but no, sir, no,
He
sir.
said, "No, sir."
He
If
said he
Well,
said he said
anything,
well, well. James
if
Wallace was saying
anything,
that LeBron was greedy. He's greedy.
wait,
I,
wait, 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 wait. Hold on, hold on. Maybe I'm looking at this as a player, and he's looking at it as a fan.
as a fan,
Okay,
that's what I
Mm.
told him. Yeah,
as a player,
right.
any player, regardless on the organization, is greedy at that bargaining table. At most, I could see LeBron doing is playing for 50% of his contract
Correct,
now,
correct.
but
He's not
still
doing even
having
that.
a
He's
no,
not doing that.
still having a no trade clause. Oh, okay, wait, wait, wait. For the guy who just said
Damn, he's still here.
that he's
God damn.
not
Yeah, he's
going to
here.
do, yeah, he's been here the whole time.
Yeah, he's
So
here.
for the guy who just said he's not going to do that, now tell me what you think he's really going to do, because that statement you said about the playing for the vet minimum, I, sir, NASA wouldn't even hire you. So please give me a clear definition of that, please.
What do you mean by NASA wouldn't hire me?
NASA would not hire you with them with that math equation that you came. You said a man gonna jump from like 52 million
Do you mean
to
it as a conspiracy
only,
theory that NASA likes stupid
only
people, or do you mean it that I'm so smart that they wouldn't?
Major, is that you?
this is what I'm saying. This is what
No, I
I'm
know.
saying. No, I'm literally gonna put it into a context that I want to make sure you capture 100% of.
Oh, he said
Yeah.
You
capture.
telling me a man is gonna jump down from like 52 mil? I know he's making more, but I'm just saying 52 mil to only take 2.5 mil.
Let
Please,
me explain that to you
please
because
show me
you're
that
missing
math.
the point. You're missing the point. The
Huh?
point is, the
Missing the
point
Okay.
point.
is,
You're missing the point. He said.
does he value does he value winning the championship or his time? And if he doesn't win the championship, is this 52 million even going to make playing worth it if you're saying he's doing it because of the money and losing his time?
Okay. Wait.
Oh boy, oh boy.
On that equation that you just said, right? The
Yeah.
Lakers, the last contract, LeBron could have only LeBron could have gave them a $5 million discount, and we could have got another player. Everybody on this panel can agree with that. He could have gave them a $5 million to $8 million discount. This last contract
He did not,
that would that would have given us the opportunity to get another a solid role player.
and he did not.
Did not. So now you're telling me he's jumping from 52 to 2.5.
Listen,
You
I think
trying to
LeBron is
tell me the
Jewish, so
math
don't.
is mathing.
He's greedy as Jewish, so don't make me say it.
Yo, no, he did not just say that. Wow.
Wait. Well, if that's the case, wait, hold on. You want LeBron to do something that two other greats that other people have ahead of him did not do, but you want him to do.
I'm not saying
Okay.
he should. I'm saying I think
Uh-huh.
that is an option.
Yo,
That
salute
would
players, man. I'm
that
out of here,
would mess
y'all.
up the whole. No, hold on, because I want him to understand this, and I want you to hear this point. That would mess up the whole players association.
what I said.
Because now you have, and I was glad you pointed this out earlier, Tune. The whole player association would now be turned on its head and won't have any leg to stand on with any player. Remember, LeBron James and Chris Paul did not think that they would be playing past the age of 38. They made the cap of the highest contract you could receive at the time was 38 years old.
Correct.
Now, that's when one was the president and one was the vice president. Okay. Now you want, and you're saying it's an option for him to mess over not only himself, future players that's gonna be coming in, and future All Stars, future Hall of Famers. That will mess up the whole Players Association. In fact, you putting more money in the owner's pocket than the players' pocket. The players gonna have a problem with that.
I'll say this. I'll
Why
say
would
this. I don't think that that would change like everything for everybody. He's one player,
no,
and
no,
that's not going to change his
nothing.
CBA for everybody. But consider this, like for another example, it's a lot different. But Jalen Brunson decided not to get the max, and he allowed, and in doing so, he allowed other players on his team to get paid. So there are times where players don't take their full market value and they do take less in order for other players on their team to get paid and for the team to get other players, so on and so forth. Again, it's not as drastic as somebody getting the vet minimum, but
Me,
those things do happen.
No, no,
And
no. I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
me,
That's not what
I
my
believe even
that's not where the
the
confusion is.
idea of the max supermax contract is just a pool for the players to get more money and the team to be destroyed because what teams are giving players the max contract and are winning championships?
No, 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 no. Wait.
it's a whole
See,
different
'cause now,
conversation.
no. Because now he bought something up, but then he tried to run from it.
The
We're gonna
Exactly.
rumor.
back us up a little bit. You said Supermax. First of all, sir, you have certain critiques that you have to already ascertain before you can be offered a Supermax. You can't just be given a Supermax. You have to qualify for it from your
I know
achievements
you have
through
to.
your last contract. Okay, now if you're just talking about a max contract, I'm gonna dumb it down. I'm gonna say you meant to say max contract and not mention supermax because then you're confusing yourself in your thought pattern. When it comes to a max contract, that means that person has to be playing a hellified role, a, a part of your team. He got to be almost a cornerstone. If you even remember Draymond Green, and as bad as I hate to bring this dude up, Draymond Green got offered a max contract for 85 mil at the time. If you don't remember when he signed it, go back and research it. He got offered a max. He, by his numbers, he did not qualify for that. But through everything that they felt he was doing for the team and what he did for the team, he qualified. Okay. Now, you're still asking somebody to drop down, and I want you to look at the percentage of pay that you damn near asking him to drop down to. That's lower than 10%. I'm gonna say it again. That is even lower than 10%.
There's no
So
one that's making $100,000 a year for 20 years that on the 21st, 22nd year is gonna be accept $5,000
I
to
literally
do the same
mentioned it
job, even
for just
though it's their
LeBron.
favorite job, whatever the case may be, championship. There's no one taking out that much of a discount.
take the
Period.
name away. There's
The
nobody
whole point
that's gonna
is
give their team that hometown discount. Like Haslam didn't even do that with Miami, and we all know
literally
Haslam
that
was a
whole point
bench
is
player.
just mentioned to be like LeBron for one last push for a championship before he retires. He takes the veteran minimum and he assembles a
There's
super
no
team to
that would
push.
that would mess up the players association. That would take the bargaining agreement and flip it on its head. In fact,
Just
that
because of
will make
LeBron James, the guy who's just
that
will be retiring.
because a star and a future Hall of Famer is taking that low. In fact, wait a minute. Do you remember the team when Karl Malone came? Do you remember the team when Gary Payton was a part of that? Look at what their salary was at that time. Was it that vet minimum? No.
So keep this in mind for a
They're
second.
not
Like
LeBron, and they're not
LeBron,
in the
le-
same
Dog,
circumstances.
these are
let me
Hall of Famers. That's what you
let
see.
me say something real quick. So it's not really about the people being Hall of Famer or whatever the case may be. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
so
It's not
about
about
LeBron is
LeBron
still
for
has
last
a high
year.
market value. The other example is Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook was making $50 million a year until and now he's making a vet minimum. So it's not about accolades and all that kind of stuff. It's about your value, your market, and you not wanting to take that discount because you think your own value is more than a vet minimum. So it's not going to mess up the Players Association, not going to mess with CBA. It's more so that his value is higher. He's not going to take that discount. Most people are
Is
not going to take
holding
that discount.
is holding 5 fingers instead of four the same thing? It's not.
I don't know what you mean by that.
No, 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 no. The metaphor that you're using, first of all, it, it, I, I can laugh at it only because now you're about. Okay, prime example. One of our rivals, Boston, who we
Yeah.
about to play. That means
Hmm.
Tatum should have took less money. That means Brown should have took less money.
I believe yes.
No, they did not.
They both got super maxes, bro. I don't know what
Thank
you're talking
you.
about.
And Tatum got the most of his supermax. He damn near got to the line of what his supermax value was.
And look at Boston now.
Once again, I'm saying you off of the metaphor that you're speaking, sir. They should have took less. So now, yes, just put them in the $25 million range. You really think both of them would be on Boston if they only would have took 25 a piece a season?
You're talking about economics and teams and supermax. I'm just saying LeBron
I'm
James
talking
in one
about the
last year,
contract
on
and numbers.
one last push, the veteran minimum, and it's not even about the money. Like the money is out. He's almost playing
Okay,
for
did
free,
Jordan do
almost.
that?
Like
Did Jordan do that with the Wizards?
he's not
Mm.
LeBron.
Nah, wait, stop. I asked the question. Did Jordan do that with the Wizards?
Hell no. But he wasn't doing it for a
Okay,
last push,
so
and he
why?
wasn't
So
as good as
why?
LeBron.
Oh, wait. No, that's a lie. The Wizards was supposed to be. In fact, both of those seasons that he played, the NBA had them projected to be number three in the East. I'm up in age, baby. I could run through the history of the NBA with you. But Jordan,
You
both
sound
seasons
like it.
they were supposed to be three or four. So literally with that, Jordan should have gave them the hometown discount so they can get somebody better than a Kwame Brown at the center position. Did he do that? No. But now, fast forward, you want a man just because you're watching his pockets. You want of him making off of the court. You want him to give a hometown discount to a owner of more than 95%. Bro, you can't be serious right now. You can't be a basketball
Not
connoisseur
about
with
the
that
damn
statement that you
money.
just
All right, bro. So
made.
this is all right. That was one. That was the one topic. The other major topic, I believe, of the night
Yeah,
was the Lakers and future trades and all this other stuff. Now, I have a
yeah.
Mm.
question for you, this new guy that's talking. Would you rather have Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, which pretty much play the same position, those two as your best two players for the next 10 years, or would you rather have Austin Reeves and Giannis Antetokounmpo for the next 10 years?
Is that for me or Gemini?
The Gemini, all right, the
I'll
older guy,
answer it.
the older guy, yeah.
I'll answer it because it's a full hypothetical, and JC know I don't do hypotheticals. There's no way you gonna pry him from the Bucks without taking his brother. And as much as everybody mad at the nepotism of Bronny James, they would not accept two positions being held for family members. So I
Why
could
wouldn't
tell
they
you
accept
That
that?
now
is,
that would
I
not
still don't
happen.
understand it. Like that is
Steph
just
Curry got his brother on his team. Eh,
The
if
last
he
part
comes
of his
along with a great
career,
player, the fans are gonna understand. They could be
wait,
fine with
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait.
The
His
fans would
brother
be okay.
does not really get the playing time. That in hindsight, if he was like Portis was with the Bucks, yeah, then we'll take it. But because he's
listen.
not like Portis, the problem is we need output from our bench and role players. We don't have that at this point. And the ones who should step up, either the way they're being coached or the way they're being caged, is a part of that equation. And that's
I'm.
what nobody looks at.
I'll tell you this: if Wemby became available, if he has a step cousin, they would allow Wemby on the team along with his step cousin. They don't like he's a star. Like no one cares that he's coming with an extra body. So I
What
don't
I'm saying,
that wasn't a part of the that wasn't a part of the question. The question again
why do
was
these players even want? Why would you want your brother on the team?
the question again is would for the next 10 years,
And
would you
why
have
the
rather
white people
have
have their sons
Luca?
on the
Would you rather have Austin Reeves and Giannis, or would you rather have Austin Reeves and Luca for the next 10 years?
Luca in miles and miles ahead.
I'll be honest, as far as the way the output is right now and the way they're marketing Reeves, they're gonna keep Reeves over getting Giannis and having those two positions locked up. Now, if we're being
Sensible.
and this is post LeBron that I'm speaking, we we wouldn't even it wouldn't behoove us to do a trade with the Bucks for Giannis. Giannis will have to do a clean walk away.
That the issue with the clean walk away is that you're waiting until he's a free agent, and you don't want to necessarily hold up your books until he's a free agent because similar to when Kobe was on the Lakers, and there was 5, 6, 7 years where he played by himself, and there's no guarantee, even though he was a great player, there's no guarantee that there's another great player that's going to come and
Yeah,
join
but
the
the
team.
problem is yeah,
You
but the
know,
problem is the new CBA. And that's what see with new basketball, we can't do those power plays like we used to be able to do because
that's
of
what I
that
said later.
CBA.
That's what I said earlier.
Now watch this. Here's the funny thing because now you gotta fit your bench and have players in there. And right now, just say LeBron was leaving next year, right? I'm just saying he's leaving next year. You do realize Mac's still on our books for next year, so that 11 mil is still up.
No, he's not on the books next year. This is his last year.
How much is
I,
Maxi getting paid?
I could
He's
have
getting
sworn
paid
that
11 million, 11.5. This is Maxi Kleber's
Yeah,
last year.
it's
This is
11
For
Rui
what?
million,
Hachimura's last year on the
11.5.
books. And this is
Yeah.
Gabe Vincent's last year on the books. All three of them dudes.
no, I know it's get. Hold on, I'll have to double check Max because I thought Max had one more year.
No,
Oh,
Who
they
will
no,
get
don't.
re-signed?
so okay. Now if Max is gone, Gabe is gone, and we really get solid players, we can get those solid players for around 5 or 8 mil. That still leave money on the table for another good player. So that'll be three good players. Now, also, Tune, do me a favor. Look up how much
He's not here.
Giannis is getting this season.
He's not here.
JC, he did? He asked the question and dropped off.
No, that wasn't Tune.
Okay,
That's his
JC,
brother.
do me a favor, JC. Tell me how much Giannis is getting next season. Not this season, next season.
58 million. 58 million. I
58.4.
already know.
Yeah, 58.4.
Okay, he's getting 58 million next year.
Yep.
That just with subtracting LeBron, because LeBron getting 58 something, like 58.9, isn't it? I could have sworn it's 58.9. Hold on.
LeBron is off the books next year. He's a free
No,
agent.
I'm, how much is he getting this year then? Let me
To be
pull up.
honest, this year he's not worth 58.
You said how much is
Wait,
LeBron getting paid right now?
yeah, I'm on there. I'm pulling that up myself because I definitely
LeBron's
want to see it.
52.6 million this year.
Okay, 52. That should leave enough room for Giannis, but now you about to give up your whole future and put it on Giannis.
What's wrong with that?
That's terrible.
Thank you. Somebody else said it.
The other way is that you're putting your whole future on Austin Reeves and Luca that play the same position. That's pretty
No, no,
much what
no,
you're
no,
saying.
no, 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 no.
Nope.
What I'm saying is, prime example, and just to really show you something, how we be having good players, but sometimes we don't nurture them right. What is Max now doing with Dallas? Anybody can answer that?
I don't know. I
What?
don't
Max
watch.
is
I
playing
don't
pretty
watch
good. He's
Dallas.
playing pretty good with Dallas.
He's playing pretty good. You want to know what Max confusion was when he was with us?
They're trying to make him a point guard.
They tried to make him a point guard. They also had him at shooting guard, and they also had him at small forward. That
So
was
you're
the
saying
problem.
regardless of the situation, you just keep your homegrown players and don't trade them out. That's what you're saying.
No, no, no. If you're able to get a diamond in the rough, first of all, Max is not a scrub. But the way he played with us, he seemed like a scrub. If you're gonna give up all your draft capital with the new CBA, and I keep saying this, with the new CBA, you're giving away all your discount. If you're gonna give up your draft capital, you're giving up all your discounts of the new CBA. Now, if you're just gonna get free agents, a lot of those free agents you're gonna get when they're past their prime. The name is shining bright, but the prime is gone. Like BB King, the thrill is gone. So now you're gonna have somebody on your team that's not pulling the weight, but getting the paycheck like they are, and then we're all gonna be sitting up here fussing and complaining.
AKA Gabe Vincent this season, right?
No, I will put it more on Max.
Wait,
What?
you said what?
I will put it more on Max because here's the funny thing. You want to put it on Gabe. What's Gabe's position, my G?
He's a
Gabe's a point guard.
he
He's
don't have no
supposed to be
position.
a point guard, but they have him as a shooting guard.
Yep. They sure do. Yep.
He's a 6'1" shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
And see, this is what I've been explaining the whole time, right? See now,
Wait, I never heard you break
no,
down this, and I've been listening.
all right. So Luca's on the team right now. All
Hmm
Gabe is doing is giving the ball to Luca and even Austin Reeves. But he's like with Luca, his usage rate, all he's doing is just pitching the ball over to Luca. No one else on the team is able to flourish and show their skills and everything like that because Luca, he has the ball. He dribbles until he can either get a shot for himself or at the last moment he passes it to someone else. Now, given the fact, keep in mind that Luca, if he had better teammates, maybe people could make the shots. It will make sense. But players like Maxi, like you said, like Vincent, and even players like Reeves at times, you don't really get to show everything you have because Luca, he holds onto the ball so much. Now,
No, 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 no.
If Austin Reeves was the point guard, you'll be able to see a little bit more of what
Nah,
Gabe
nah,
Vincent can do.
nah. No, that's a lie. Okay. Woo! Basketball 101. Where is normally the shortest person on the court?
The point guard, obviously.
Okay. Then why we got a 6'1" shooting guard?
Well, Gabe Vincent he's supposed to be the backup point guard. So I mean, you don't have to be like
He's
a specific
supposed to be.
height.
No, no, no. You see, you're saying the words and then you're speeding right past them. He's supposed to be, but then we're not even running a double point guard system for him to flourish. How did GV score prior to becoming a Laker? How did he score, sir?
How did he score? I mean, listen,
How
he
did he
played in an
score?
offense in which everybody shared the ball, and he had the opportunity to
That's not
cut.
how he scored.
He
Don't
he
lie.
cut. He shot the ball. He brought the ball down the court a lot of times. Yeah.
Bruh, he did the same thing Austin Reeves is doing. It's simple. He did the same thing Austin Reeves is doing for the Miami Heat. You're telling a long story, and the story is wrong. He scored the same way Austin Reeves is doing with us now. He's now not in a position where he's told he got the green light to shoot. Okay, so they turned him into a spot up shooter. Do you know how long it takes in the NBA really to develop being a spot up shooter? If you're not a spot up shooter from the giddy up,
No,
do
I'm
you know
pretty sure it takes a while. I'm not sure what your point is though.
it takes 2 to 3 seasons to get that timing because when you come on the court, you're already cold. Then within the plays, you're still cold, but you're being asked to be hot when the ball is passed to you. That's
Okay,
the
so
problem.
what is your point though?
Okay. If he's not given that opportunity because the shots are being told to Reeves, you got the green light, regardless of the sentiment, that is all him. I'm just a support player, but you playing him as if he's a star. Because that is once you get past 10, you're you're technically within that boundary between that 11 and 19 mil. That is where your key role players are supposed to be getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
He was told something when he got here. When he got here, they changed it. Okay, fine, that's cool. Even with changing it, the times he do get chances to shoot, the young man has produced. We all been watching the game. The
I don't know
percentage
what.
isn't bad for what he's shooting.
Yo,
Okay.
he's. I'm not sure if you noticed, but he's
Uh-huh.
shooting 33% this season. 33% field goals this season.
All for the
That's
opportunities that he's being given because he don't get a lot of them, sir.
so what I'm
So
telling you.
okay, so prime example. You're telling me right now, and see this how I know you want to be a fan of the game, and I appreciate that, my G. But when it comes to playing it, it is actually different. I'm cold for 75% of the game, and you only use me 25% of the game, and you expecting me to hit over 50% shots or better? This is not the free throw line. The free throw line is different. This is on the move, active defenders, active schemes, and half of the time I get the ball, I'm at the end of the shot clock. So it's not
And
like I even have an option to pass. So now you're saying what I'm getting from you, he still better be shooting 50% or better. You can't go around the league and find somebody with the touches that young man has got and literally see 50% or better from the three. I challenge you to find it.
I think he's a point guard, shooting guard. Well, I think he's more of a shooting guard than a point guard. He should be able to make
How?
open.
You
He
didn't
should be
watch
able to
him in
make open
Miami?
threes.
Bruh.
He should be able to make open threes consistently, and that's what he's getting, and that's what he's missing a lot of times.
Okay, once again, it comes to playing the game and watching the game. A player is cold because remember, he's not doing none of the stuff he did to make and score baskets in Miami.
But what I'm
I
telling
just
you is
told,
that what I'm
oh,
telling you is that you're. Pardon me for cutting you off, but what I'm telling you is that you're sort of making my point. With Luka Doncic, he is a ball dominant player that holds onto the ball a lot of time, most of the
more
possession,
than
and you're
Luca.
only getting the ball the last 2 or 3 seconds of the shot clock, and he has to take that shot. Even with Luka, even with Austin Reeves, as you can see that I hear from the game that was played today and the other games that I've watched, the ball is popping between all the other teammates. So you have more opportunities to get shots and to not be cold. So you're sort of making my point. You understand what I'm saying?
No, because within their offense, okay, prime example, prime example, and I'm glad you think it's funny. Tell me where do JV fit in the scale of Laker players as an option? What number? Remember, it's only 15 players on the roster, so give me a number, 1 through 15. Where does he sit?
Just quick. I mean, I'm not sure. You just talking
Lord
about
have mercy.
overall,
You
like you said,
drawing it.
as a
You drawing it
priority.
out. You're drawing it out. I'm asking for a simple answer. 1 through 15. What number, sir?
He's probably like to me. He's probably like number 9 or 10.
Okay, 9 or 10. You say, and you saying 9 or 10 should be hot all the time. That's basically what the hell you said.
He should be able to
You
make
can
open
go to the
shots.
park right now. You can go to the park right now. I can throw you open shots right now, and I bet you wouldn't hit 33%.
But what you're not
You
understanding is
asinine
this.
that sound?
I'm telling you
I'm
how you're
telling you
making my point is that if you don't have a
how.
if you have a point guard that's not sharing the ball amongst all his teammates, then a player like Gabe Vincent is going to be in the situation that you're describing. They're not able to stay warm. They're not used to having the ball, so they're not going to make good shots. So I'm not sure how you think that you're making a point that's different from mine. You're saying that he's staying cold because he's not really getting the ball and getting opportunities, and I'm agreeing with you. And I'm saying because Luka Doncic is there, he's not
It's not
getting the
a
ball and getting
Luther thing. That's
opportunities.
why I'm cutting you off. It's not a Luther thing. It's the coaching. But prime example. That's why I said you didn't watch him with the Miami Heat because if you watched him with the Miami Heat, you know the same things that Austin is doing, he was doing with the Heat.
All
Just
right.
that
So did
he's
you?
6'1" and Austin 6'5". Okay, prime example. He was playing point guard. Now he's playing shooting guard. What is the average height of shooting guards around the NBA at this time? And this is why I'm disagreeing with you. What's the average height?
About 6'5", 6'5", around there.
Okay, 6'5", 6'6", and he's 6'1".
Yeah, so I'm not sure what. Yeah, so
Oh my God.
I,
You just a fan.
the flip
You got
side.
to
No,
be
I'm not just a fan.
you
The
got
flip
to
side of
you
it.
got to be just
All
a
right, so if you
fan
want to,
because
if you
four
want to,
4 to 5 inches, 4 to 5 inches at a different position that did not play at the previous team. Now you got to come in and really learn how to be a shooting guard. His defense is there, so you can't blame it on his athleticism. His defense is there. So it's the schemes that they're using him in that, and this is for any team, not just the Lakers. If you
yeah, because
don't use a player to the best of their ability, what got them to your team, the fault doesn't fall on the player, it falls on the individual that recruited him over there. Because what he did in Miami and the score and the average scoring and everything assists that he bought from Miami should have transferred over to the Lakers. We are the ones who shifted them. As bad as I hate to admit to it, we're the ones who shifted them from that. But now you want to sit up here and try to blame this man for shooting 33%. Hell, I thought he would be shooting worse because he's not half as active as he was.
I hear what you're trying to say, but if based on your logic, Luca is 6'7", 6'8", and
And playing point guard.
he's taller than most point guards.
And
So
that's why he outweighs them, and he's taller than him. That's why he's abusing them, and he's able to abuse them, which I admire. He's using his weight just like Carmelo Anthony used to do when he was in the league.
hmm and but
So what's the
a lot of times small forwards are guarding him, not point guards are guarding him. So what I'm saying is that usually the same guards that would be guarding Gabe Vincent, those are the same people that are guarding Gabe Vincent. He's the same size people. The small forwards are not guarding Gabe Vincent. The small forwards are guarding Luca, and then the point
most of the
guards are guarding
people?
Gabe Vincent. So this whole
That's not true.
size difference thing, I don't understand what your point
That's
is with
not
that.
true. Half of the people that's guarding Gabe Vincent is 6'4" to 6'5". Go back and watch all the games. Everybody who's guarding him is taller than him. So the reach is there, and he's not even in the majority of the plays. So you can't even say that it is because of him. He's not even a part of the active part of the play. Most of the time, he's sitting in the corner of the arc where they have him stationary.
hmm
He's not even a moving piece of the play.
That's true, but at the same time, like for
Wait, how
example,
can you say that's true? But then you just said you 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 try to blame it on no the switch is happening and the smaller person is going here. No, he's not even a part of the active play. See, when you make an equation, you got to bring every variable of that equation before you get to the answer. You taking snip bit pieces and then trying to come up with the answer, and your answer is wrong.
I don't understand how you think my answer is wrong. For example, if Kobe did not play the same game when he played with Shaq, and then when Shaq was there. When he
Yes, it is.
played with Shaq, he had to dump the ball into Shaq, and Shaq would dominate and
No,
dunk all the things that he did.
no, no, no,
Kobe
no,
had a
no.
little. He had some leverage. He had the ability to to dribble,
No, you're
score,
lying.
shoot, and all that. But
No,
he had
no, no,
more of an opportunity
no.
when
I'm
Shaq was
stopping you
gone.
because you're lying. No, I'm stopping you because you're lying. Because first of all, if you're gonna bring up Kobe Bean Bryant, bring up the whole dynamics of Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant got to be Kobe Bean Bryant because he kicked two tremendous scores that we had on the team off, and that's how he started to get his shot, which was Jones and who? He was a point guard for us. Who?
We know Nick Van Exel. We know that.
Okay, so Nick Van Exel. Then Shaq comes. What happened during the last season and a half with Kobe? Kobe started taking more shots. Shaq was getting mad because his average was going down because he already knew what the NBA did to make sure he wouldn't win the scoring title. All right, cool. Now you have Kobe saying, "No, I'm going to shoot all the shots," and now you're just going to be a rebounder and a putback. And Shaq say, wait, 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 I'm still in my prime. How you gonna do that to me? And I'm a household name. So and that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna tell history, tell the whole history. Don't just tell the part that's make it smell good for other people. Tell the part that's funky too.
I'm telling the whole thing. So the next thing is this:
Hmm.
when players like Gary Payton and players like, if you want another old example, players like Gary Payton, players like Karl Malone, when they came to the Lakers, they're not going to be doing the same thing that they did on the other teams because they have two. They already have two dominant players that are going to be having the ball most of the time and take most of the shots. So therefore, Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and other players around him, you're going to spread the floor. You're going to take shots, so on and so forth. That's the same position that Gabe Vincent has to take. When you are on a team
What's the
with
problem
Luka
with that team?
Doncic and you're on a team with what looks
Mm-mm,
like is going to
mm-mm,
be an all-star Austin
mm-mm.
Reeves, you
Black on
have
the
to
play
be able
dirty.
to spread it don't matter what you
Black
did in the
on the
past
play
because you're
penalty.
not. It
Black
doesn't
on
matter
the
what you
play
did in the past.
penalty.
No, don't please
Because what
don't
was
cut
the
me off.
problem with
Let
the
me
team?
continue.
What was what was the
Can I
problem with
finish my
that
point?
team?
Can I finish
No,
my
your
point?
point is wrong. What was the problem with that team? Say the point that was wrong with that team.
What team?
With that Karl Malone, Gary Payton team. What was the problem with that team? What was the damn problem?
They didn't have shooting. They didn't have enough shooting.
Oh,
If
the
you ask me.
problem was coaching. It was coaching that was the problem because both of them even said they wasn't used to the maximum, and that was the problem. Karl Malone has a pretty jumper. Did he get to use his jumper?
You're not going to be able to use the maximum when you're playing with Kobe and Shaq.
How?
That's what you're not understanding.
How? Yeah, how?
You're
Okay,
not going to
so
be
wait,
able to be
wait, wait,
used
wait,
how you were
wait.
used in the
No, no,
past.
because this is how dumb you sound. Because the problem of what you're saying, and I hate to call somebody dumb, the problem of what you're saying is your whole reason for recruiting them, the whole reason for you trying to make them a part of your team was for the attributes. Now you're going to bring them to your team and not use their best attributes. This is why what you're saying is not computing. You're saying bring somebody to the team and don't use them, but then blame them. If I
Like,
bring somebody to my team and I'm actively recruiting them to my team, I want to use their best attributes. I don't want them to leave their toolbox at home. I don't want them to leave their toolbox in the parking lot. I need their toolbox on this basketball court. From
I,
what
I,
you're saying
I hear what you're
is,
saying,
oh,
but let
oh,
me
bring
continue.
it, leave it
What-
at the house, and I'm gonna sit here and be ignorant and just blame you for not being able to do what I expect you to do.
But
And
listen
that's
to
the
this.
part of
Let me
what you said
listen to
that
this
don't
though. Just because you were averaging 30 and you were the number one player on your team, y'all are both averaging 30 somewhere else. When you get to another team and they already have players as cemented in as the best players and as dominant as Shaq is and as dominant as Kobe was at his game, and again Gary Payton and Karl Malone being older players at that time also, in any situation, just because you were averaging 30 over there doesn't there's only one ball, there's only 48 minutes. You can't expect
y'all
to, just because you were
y'all
averaging
not
30
talking
there,
about Karl
then now
Malone.
y'all both are gonna come here and average 30 also. That's not the case. And that's the same thing with their game. Their game is gonna change. You're not gonna be able to do all of the same things that you were doing over there.
Once again, this is how flawed your equation is. Because if you look at what they average, they didn't even average half of what they was averaging at the previous assignment. Now, for y'all who don't know, he's only sitting up here talking about Karl Malone. Now, the funny thing about it is, with both of them coming here, they should have averaged 16 points a game easily. Well, Gary should have averaged around 12, so like 12-8 at the most.
So
But
where's your argument that you're having saying that they got to use all their tools in their belt and all of this? They got to
I
do, you
said the
recruited them to
coach,
do everything
the
that they did at the
coach.
other place. How does that
See,
make sense if they're going to be scoring a whole lot less? That's what I'm telling you. They're going to have to
no,
score
no,
less. They're
no,
going to
no.
do
Stop,
less at a
stop,
new
stop, stop.
team.
Have you played basketball, sir? Have you really played basketball? Because if you
Uh,
play basketball, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you're sitting up here being ignorant, and I'm humoring it. But you're really sitting up here being ignorant, and what you're not looking at is a lot of these people that listen to us take this to their job. They take this to the barbershop. And when they're sitting down, they're not going to sound intelligent because of what you're saying. And that's what I be trying to stop. You're sitting up here right now saying that a player like Karl Malone at the end of his career couldn't have averaged 16 and at least about 6 rebounds a game. That's a lie. Because the man had enough energy where he could go fight in a boxing ring after the games. But I digress. Gary Payton was still playing defense. He wasn't a lockdown defender that he was, but he was still playing hard nosed defense. Okay. The problem was the coaching staff, but a lot of y'all fans don't acknowledge coaching problems. Y'all don't acknowledge front office problems. That's fine if y'all look over it, but us who dissect them and really be on these panels, this is what we do. These moves that the front offices be doing, or when the coaching staff is messed up, if you're not willing to point that out, say, bruh, you're a bandwagoner
Listen, man,
because
I
you
understand the point
really
that you're,
have
you're
to sit
trying.
there.
I
You
think you're
have to
trying to
sit
make a
there.
point, but your point is not making sense. And another example I will give you is the
How
Chicago
many
Bulls. Let me
how
give you
many
an example.
points
Can I
did
speak?
JV no how
Can I
many points
finish?
did JV average prior to coming here and how many points he averaging with us now? Since you're saying my logic is wrong and it's flawed, I'ma give you that. How many points did JV average with the Miami Heat prior to becoming a Laker? And then give me how many points have he averaged as a Laker? But you say I'm flawed. I can point it out because it's right there in your face. The video is there. YouTube, you can pull up any videos. Hell, I could give you a website where you can go watch any basketball game that you want to, as long as it's past one day. You can go back and watch it. To the it cuts off about the 85 around that year. But literally, what that man averaged prior to coming here was like 10 points a game. What has he averaged as a Laker? Three
Yeah.
or less.
Well, there was one season that he was very hurt, so he didn't play the whole first season that he was there. The second season, he probably averaged like 3, 4, 5 points, something like that. And he's doing the same thing this year.
3.8. Okay. Still getting the same amount of touches. That was the same problem with AD. His AD touches went down. AD started complaining. That was before they asked him to play center. Then with him playing center, his touches went down. Prime example. You want the same output, but you're getting less hours. There's nobody on this God green earth that values themselves. Gonna go into a job where they're getting less hours and put out the same work that they was getting at the same more hours. What you're saying does not
Then you don't
compute.
make
You're
sense, actually. Can I
not,
respond to that? Can I respond?
come on with it.
Gabe Vincent is not getting this given the same output. He's not relied on like he was in Miami. He's not, he doesn't have the ball in his hands. And you've said all of this. I don't know why you're saying something different now. He doesn't have the ball in his hand. He
No,
didn't have the same
you're expecting
opportunities.
him to put
So
out the same output.
he has less results. That's
No,
exactly
wait,
what
wait,
it
wait.
is.
No, no, no. Stop. You're saying I'm saying it. No, you're the one up here saying you want the same output that he put out in Miami with less reps.
I said
And
all I
that's
want him to
what
do
I'm
is make
telling
the
you,
open jump
Octagon.
shot. That's all I said. I'm not
Bruh.
expecting him
Yes.
to necessarily have the same numbers, whatever the case may be. Another
Okay, so prime
example,
example. Kerr, so Steph Kerr should make every shot. Um, um, shoot. Your boy who's with us now. Um, shit. The one who came from the Kings. God dang it. Jake. Jake should make every shot. DK should make every shot. Let me keep going. Roy should make every shot.
But you don't
Um,
understand how you're proving my point. That's the part that I don't
no, you're
understand how
saying
you're not.
everybody should be making open shots, and a lot of people miss open shots. By your logic, by your statement of your words. I'm going off of your words. You probably mean something different, but you're not articulating. You're saying if they're open, they should make their shots. Okay. You know, you have been the biggest Austin Reeves cheerleader. How many open shots has Austin Reeves missed?
Obviously, they're not going to make every shot. I don't understand what your point is.
But you're saying it as if you want him to make every
I
open
want him
shot.
to make
So
more
I'm
shots.
asking
Yes,
you.
I want him to
So,
make more
so
shots. He's
no,
open.
you said open shots. So I'm going off of the open shots. How many open shots Austin missed today?
I
Open
didn't see the
shot.
game today. I didn't see the game today.
Okay, tell me the last game that you watched, and then tell me how many open shots he missed.
He maybe missed like one or two open shots, but again, keep him.
Open shots?
Yeah, of course.
What's the game? What's the game? Tell me the game.
I'm saying in general,
No, don't say
Austin.
in general. Tell me the last game that you watched, sir. Because see, you're making a blanket statement once again with no foundation to stand on. I asked you what last game that you watched, so I can review it in my mind. How many open shots that Austin Reeves missed? You said he only missed like two, but then you can't give me the game that you watched.
The
And I
previous,
personally know he missed more open shots than anything. He make more pressure shots than he make open shots. And I
oh,
know that about Austin. And I'm not even his fan.
what you
He's on my team, but I'm not a fan of that young man. And I still know he make more pressure shots than open shots. But you're sitting up here basing a narrative and an equation on something when you don't have the right information.
I can look it up and see when was the last game. I like that's easy. Like I can see the last game that they played, but that's not necessarily the point. The point is the point
Mhm.
is that if Gabe Vincent, if you're making $11 million, you should be able to make at least 50% of your open shots. That's pretty much the point. You're not asked to. You're not bringing the ball down the court that much, right? You're not asked to go to the lane and do layups and do you're just literally standing in a corner. What Rui is doing right now, his numbers. I'm not saying Austin Reeves should be exact. I mean, Gabe Vincent should be exactly that, but he should be trending towards that because you're wide open when you're getting these shots. That's all I'm saying. Any
Okay.
championship level team, it, you're gonna need if people are attracting double teams and all that stuff when a person gets the ball and they're open, as a fan, you want them to hit their open shots at least
That mean
maybe 50% of the
Max
time.
should be that mean Max should be averaging at least 10 to 15 points a game.
He should be
Max.
averaging at least, he should be averaging with the time he get like around 10 points a game. Yeah, he should.
Uh-huh. How many
Yeah,
open shots did he miss? How many
bro.
layups did he have he blown? See, when you're pointing at
You
someone
tell me
and
how
you're
many
only
open
pointing
shots he
at
missed and how much
someone,
labs he blown.
he blow over 70% of them.
Over
Max,
70% of what?
Max playing center for us is atrocious. He's a power forward. That's why he's missing a lot of those shots. He's not used to being in that position. He's not used to being that close to the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Max is a great help defender. Then he make the occasional wide open three. Occasional. In fact, if with you saying 33% for what he's shooting isn't good, the average around the NBA.
Just so you know, I
for
actually
a
meant Gabe Vincent
for
is shooting 33%. I'm not sure what field goal. I meant Gabe Vincent. This is what I was talking about.
no, I know Gabe Vincent. I know you're saying Gabe Vincent because that's
Okay.
the only name you got in your mouth right now. I'm
Okay. You
pointing
just
out
said Max.
another
That's why.
person. Yeah, I'm pointing out Max too. See, if I'm going to point out what's wrong with my team, I point out every single thing that's wrong with my team. If I'm gonna gang up on one person, that person better be the only one that shits. And right now, he's not the only one that shits. But since you want to give it, all right, cool. How many times Austin then gave us shits? It's been a
Well,
lot.
Austin's
It's
averaging
been a
30
lot.
points per game, bro. I'm not sure if you knew that.
I know it because now he's averaging it. Hell, I remember when we all was frustrated when he wouldn't crack over 16 points a game. See, that, I can go back with these players and literally tell you what they did this year, what they did this year, what they did this year. And it's the front office that's giving Austin all these shots
But you got
because
to
Austin
understand.
wasn't supposed to have all those shots because technically those shots were supposed to be for Max. Austin was supposed to be the point guard. Max was supposed to be the shooting guard. Then all of a sudden, Ham messed all that up for whatever reason, but Ham messed all that up.
So
See, I can talk about
you
my
don't believe
team.
that Austin Reeves is a you don't believe that Austin Reeves is a better player than Max Christie?
He wasn't developed the same, so I can't say that. He was given more opportunity than Christie, and we drafted Christie. So wait. So over see, and that's why I say your basketball logic doesn't compute. You
Bro,
draft you
Christie,
I
I
in
mean,
the draft.
Christie is on a
Stop,
whole other
sir.
team,
Stop,
and
sir. Stop, sir.
he's starting.
You
Austin
draft
Reeves is
you
about to be an
you
all-star
you
possibly,
bought
and
in you bought in to the second round to draft this young man. Then you got a undrafted player. First of all, your allegiance in any organization is always going to go to the person you drafted, not to the walk on that basically said he wanted your team.
he
You're going to
outplayed him.
develop
He
him.
outplayed him.
No, he did not. He wasn't given the opportunity. And
All
that's
right, so
the
listen. All right, they're
difference.
on two different teams right now. Max Christie is getting a lot of opportunity. Why is he not playing as well as Austin Reeves is?
He's developing later. He didn't develop as a Laker. And if you say he did, you're dumb and blind. The man we just went over, he was playing three positions. Playing three positions. He didn't only just have to be a shooting guard and a point guard. He was also the small forward. You know how many players that is, Lon? You know how many positions that is? You gotta know where to be on the court. Because first of all, if you really want to be technical, Christie has always played harder defense than Reeves. So that really should have showed he should have been getting the time.
It's almost like you're saying right now. You're pretty much saying they should have traded Austin Reeves and kept Max Christie. That's
I
pretty much
don't.
what you're saying.
I'll pretty much say this.
That's pretty much what you're saying.
I did no. Don't put words in my mouth. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying, as far as a basketball connoisseur, that trade was never even supposed to happen. The owner in Dallas was dumb as a box of rocks. That
Regardless of
trade
if it was
never
supposed
should
to
have had
happen or
to
not,
happen.
the way you're pushing for Max Christie is almost you're pretty much saying that they should have kept Max Christie and they should have traded Austin Reeves. That's pretty much what you're saying.
The numbers wouldn't have matched. So that trade would have never happened with Reeves. The numbers don't
If the
match.
numbers matched, you
No,
you
you can't
understand?
say if, dummy. You can't say if. The numbers got to match.
Well, I'm
When they
saying
was traded,
hypothetically. All
it
right.
was. I
No.
don't say. I don't do hypotheticals. I go
All
off
right,
of
bro.
what happened. What happened was the numbers match. The numbers match.
All right.
The
Forget
trade.
about the numbers. Forget about the numbers. Are
I
you
can't
saying
because I follow basketball.
okay? No. Forget about the trade and all that. Forget about that. Are you saying that Max Christie is a better player than Austin Reeves?
Him developing late, he's showing he's a better player than Reeves. That he
All
will
right.
be.
All right, bro. You got it. You win. You win. I can tell you're the guy you're never gonna be wrong.
Wait,
You're that
wait,
guy.
No,
It's
what?
okay.
it's
It's
not that
okay.
I'm wrong. It's the opportunities. If would have give Maxi the same opportunities I'm giving Reeves, and once again, I'm speaking basketball. If I give somebody the opportunity to shoot 24 shots, or just say 18 shots, I give both of them the opportunity.
Why? Hold on.
Developing at the same time. Developing at the same time. Because
What?
if you remember correctly, while you sitting up here bucking, that was the times Reeves was like 14 points a game. And really, he was like 13 something. Reeves should have been averaging more. Ah,
And
and
Max
I can see
Christie is
it as
not
a
even
Laker.
averaging 14 now. But
He wasn't
like I
even
said,
getting the opportunity as a Laker. Now he's getting it as on Dallas. But now who are they focused on in Dallas now? Because they didn't shove him to the side. Who are they focused on in Dallas now? Because you just said
obviously
he's a starter, and I'm about to prove that you lied about that. So who are they focused on right now?
in Dallas,
Yeah, Dallas.
Cooper Flag, obviously. Yeah.
Okay, what position does Cooper Flag line up in the starting position?
He was the point guard. Now he's maybe shooting guard. I don't know.
Okay, shooting guard. What position is Maxi playing with Dallas?
I think shooting guard. I'm not following them that too.
He's shooting guard. See that's the thing. You want to talk basketball, my G, and I'm really not trying to like grind my gears about it. But when you're putting these equations out there, bro,
No,
you
but you
literally
get
got to break it down to what everybody can understand. Because I'll sit back and let you talk yourself and jump over the ridge, and I'll sit there and laugh at you the whole time.
bro. I
But
know
there's
there's never in
also
life been an argument that you never lost an argument in life. I know that already because
no,
that's
I
what
have
you.
no,
Because in
I
your
didn't
mind,
lost
you
some.
think that you're right.
No,
So you've
I
never
didn't
lost
even
an
I
argument
didn't
before.
lost some. I didn't lost
So
debates up here.
the the host is here,
Debates up
JC.
here.
Yo, sir.
He
That's the
JC.
code.
Do you hear that he's saying that Max Christie is a better player than Austin Reeves, or he's
Hell
saying that he
no.
had? That's what he just said.
I
You
Hell
said
no.
okay. Nah, JC.
Yo, sir.
he's bugging. You bugging,
Wait,
my
hold on,
dude.
wait.
That sounds
You
bad.
say I'm bugging. I'm glad you said I'm bugging. JC,
Yo, sir.
I got two questions for you.
Okay.
And watch this make no
How
sense.
was how was Reeves developed?
What do you mean? Like he was put in the starting lineup. Off
He was
rip.
put in a starting lineup.
He earned
At
his
what
spot.
position?
Continue.
Yeah.
At what position?
Shooting guard, right?
What's the only position he had to concentrate on, JC?
Shooting guard.
All
Being a
right.
shooting guard.
Shooting guard and point
When
guard. He played point guard
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
he did not have to concentrate on it. Because you want to know why? You want to honestly know why? What position did Reeves play in college?
I don't know.
I'm asking him. What position did he play in college?
I think he played like shooting guard, but
No, he
but
didn't.
he's.
He played point guard, dummy.
I said
So
I think. Didn't I say I
once
think?
again, once again, and that's why I say if you're gonna claim you know something, know it all the way through and stand 10 toes deep on that.
So JC, let
Okay,
me ask you a question.
JC,
Yeah.
JC, let
when
me
it
ask you a
comes to
question.
Max, when it
Yeah. Go ahead.
comes to Max, how was he developed, JC?
Coming off the bench,
And
playing shooting guard. He's a catch and
and
shoot. I don't know. I don't know the rest. You got to tell me. You got to fill me in on that part.
point
All I
guard
know is.
and small forward.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Just like
Small forward.
Reeves plays shooting guard and point guard. Continue.
Yeah.
It's not the same because playing the wing is different than playing on the one or the two position on defense. It's different.
But what is your point?
My point is they're not developed the same. And last question, JC,
Mm.
if you're a GM at any organization, who do you concentrate on developing? The person that you draft or the person that you just signed as an undraftee?
Wait,
And he's
wait,
making
wait,
my point right now.
wait. Say
Continue.
that question again. Say that question
The
one more time.
question is, if you're a GM, it don't
Uh-huh.
matter the organization,
Okay.
who do you concentrate on developing? The person that went that you paid into the second round to draft, or the person that went undrafted? But we all know he came because he wanted to be a Laker. We know the backdoor effect that he got in the door and got the interview and
Well,
everything. We know all.
Austin. Well, Austin was here before Max Christie, so
He
Austin's
was.
gonna get developed just off. I mean, he's gonna get developed off Rid. He's our new undrafted player.
No,
We're
no,
gonna
no, no,
He
start.
was
no.
here just a
I
1 year
said
before
no,
him.
no, 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 no. The question that I'm asking though, who do you prioritize? The dude that you paid into the second normally. I'm saying normally as a GM. Who do you give the priority to with developing?
But it doesn't matter because we have to go by the actual situation that happened, though. The actual situation that happened was
No,
that we got Austin
I'm
Reeves.
actually going off of the situation that happened.
So can I
Yes.
Austin
respond? Can I
Reeves was
respond real quick?
a
Can I
year
respond?
sooner. He
Can I
came here a
respond real
year
quick?
before, right?
Yeah.
He came here a
Yeah.
year before, right? Okay. But then we paid into the second round for someone, and did we develop him? And we all know the answer to that. We all don't watch these games. Did we really develop him?
As far as as far as actually on the court, like in NBA, probably not. But I mean, he probably had G League practices and all that, and practice with the team. So I mean, that's a part of the development. Just because you're not getting actual rotational minutes, don't mean we're not still developing you. You get developing you other ways. Doesn't necessarily mean Max Christie had to get time in the NBA to get developed.
No, no, no. Okay, meaning normally when you're developing someone, regardless on if it's a bad concentration or a good concentration, it's literally you normally give them more minutes than gave Max as being a Laker. I don't have no problems with it the way that it wind up fizzling out because we wind up getting the person that was more marketable for us, right? But if you really want to be technical, we messed up when it came to the Hood Shafino draft because we should have drafted Hawquez, who didn't want to leave the UCL area. But I digress. We're talking about Reeves and Max. When it comes to development and opportunity, we didn't give Max none. So it was better for us to trade him and not hold him back. But from what the guy's saying, Max had every opportunity he could have had. The numbers in the games don't show that because half of the time Max will get garbage minutes or the starters going rest minutes. And then when he did come up there, he wasn't the number one or number two offensive option. He wasn't even technically the number three option. So how you want this young man to be this, but you're not giving him the opportunity?
Bro, some
And that's the
people,
overall
some people
question.
are. Maxi played 25 minutes a game for the Lakers last year, right? Let me continue without cutting me off. Maxi played 25 minutes a game last year, and in addition to that, some people he got his opportunity. 25 minutes is a lot of playing time, right? In
Mm-hmm.
addition to that, certain like why would based on the logic that you just made of a player that's drafted versus a player that's walked on, undrafted, and all that. You said it. The teams and the GMs are gonna give a shot more to the person that was drafted. They're gonna get the priority. So that in itself explains that Austin Reeves outplayed him and he earned his spot and he earned his ability to be the number 2, number 3 player on this team right now.
He
Austin
was
Reeves
already in
was,
the starting lineup.
huh?
He was already in the starting lineup. He came to
Austin,
the team. He was in the starting lineup.
no, he was not. Are you
I'm lying.
crazy? No, he was not in no damn starting lineup. No, he wasn't.
Name the roster. No, because I'm about to show you. You really didn't watch the Lakers that year. Name me the start at the beginning of the fucking season. I want
I'm
you to
looking
sit
at
here
I'm
and
looking
name to
online
me
right
the
now.
starters, the
Austin Reeves'
starters
first
that
2
started.
seasons.
Yeah,
Austin Reeves' first 2 seasons, he played 19. He played 61 games the first season. He started 19 games. Right. The second season,
Mhm.
he played 64 games. He started 22 games in that
At the
season.
beginning of the season. Once again, I said the beginning of the season because that's normally when they put out who their starters are going to be. And I'm gonna say it again. Name the starting roster when they announced it at the beginning of the season who their starters was gonna be. See, this is why I'm
What
saying what I'm
season are
saying.
you talking about?
Both of them.
He did not start. He did not start in the beginning of this. He.
When they name their starters,
Oh my
sir,
gosh.
I'm gonna say it slower so you can hear me. At the beginning of the season, everybody who ever been a real fan of their team, watch those interviews. They literally say who their starters are going to be. Now, what might
So let me
happening is
ask you. Let me
changing.
say this. So you think Austin Reeves got undrafted and then he became then the season after he got undrafted, his first season, he was
First
a
of all, he
starter.
was.
You're
First of
saying
all,
he
he
was a
was
starter.
supposed to be drafted.
Are
Yes,
you saying that he was a starter after getting
yes,
undrafted his first season?
yes, yes.
You're crazy, man.
That's who
You're
they
bugged
named.
out. You
That's
think
who they
somebody's gonna go
named.
undrafted and they're gonna be the starter?
First of all, he wasn't supposed to go undrafted. What team he was supposed to go to?
Even if he wasn't undrafted, he was a second round
What
player. Which
team
second?
was he? No, that's a lie. What team was he supposed to go
He
to?
was he was gonna be a second round pick to the Detroit Pistons.
He,
Exactly.
he was supposed to be a first round pick to
No, he
the
wasn't.
Detroit
Oh,
No,
Pistons.
he
he's bugged
wasn't,
out. You
bro. No,
really
he
bugged out,
wasn't.
bro.
No,
That's
he
what they
wasn't.
said.
You're
No,
Then
really
they
no,
bugged
they
said
out, bro.
don't.
oh
That
my
is
God.
so. That is 100%. Now that's wrong as hell.
Okay,
Everybody knows
you
that.
And even if
you
that's the
saying
case,
second round.
what player that's even second rounder is starting their first season? No, he did not start his first season. Maxi Kleber,
Ru-
I
The
mean
roster
Maxi,
that we had, he could have started with the roster
who?
that we had. With the roster that we had,
No,
yeah, he could
he
have started.
earned his way to where he's at right now. Over
No,
the
you're
years,
saying he couldn't
he
start.
went
I
from
said he could have started.
He
his
was gonna
first
be.
season he started 19 games. The second season he started 22 games. The third season he started 57
Once
games.
again, you
Last
say he
season he
couldn't
started
have
73
started.
games.
You see, I'm going off of your verbiage. You say he couldn't start. I say he could have started. Once again, I'm going off of your verbiage. You said he couldn't have started. I said he could have started with the roster that we had.
No, you're saying that he did start. No, no, not
They
he
named
could be.
him as a starter. Now, for whatever reason, they changed it. But when they did that interview, they named him as a starter. They named their starting five.
Bro, you changing the goalpost so much.
How am
It's
I changing
crazy.
the goalposts when I watched the
It's
interviews?
either he started or he did not. You said he
No,
started.
I said they are not. I said once again, and I said the question twice, slow enough so anybody can understand what I said. I said at the beginning of the season, they normally put out who their starting lineup is going to be. I said, who was he or was he not named? You said he wasn't. That's the part I'm calling flag on the play because he was.
JC, you understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah, I get it. And bro, the whole purpose of the whole point is, and I'm just gonna like this. Austin Reeves is better than Max Christie. Period. I don't. There's nothing to
I don't
debate
know
about that
what's wrong
part.
with him
Yeah, there's nothing to debate about that part. Like
I
at
Austin
said
all.
Reeves
they
is
didn't develop the same. And that's why I can't compare them. They wouldn't develop the same.
My
One
God.
had to concentrate
oh
at
my
three
god.
positions. One had to concentrate at two positions.
Was Max
So when
Christie
everything,
was
so
Max
when
But
Christie
I'm
everything,
your
putting
starter for
Hood-
Dallas?
so also Hutchifino may be better than that Austin Reeves too, right?
Oh,
no,
Hutchifino too.
no, Hutchifino, we shouldn't even drafted. We should have drafted Hawkwares.
Yeah,
Or
but
we should have
but he
drafted
didn't get the
Johnson.
same he didn't get the same opportunity because he didn't start and stuff like that, like you're saying.
yeah,
So he
No,
could be.
I
It's possible
no,
that he could be better than Austin Reeves too, right?
yeah.
no. We should have made him a shooting guard. Then we could have that same equate that question. But
It-
because we didn't put him at the position that he should have been at, because that's how he played at Alabama. He played as a shooting guard. The young man only averaged what 4.1 assists in college. 4.1 assists as a starting point guard. There's no way in the world. And if you watch this game, he's more athletic. He has a jumper, but we didn't even try to use him as that. We basically,
so you're saying he played his whole college career as a point guard, but the Lakers should have used him as a shooting guard.
yeah.
All right, I'm
Read,
done.
read,
I'm done, bro. I'm
wait.
done, bro.
And this is
You
how
got it,
much
bro.
I'm about to prove you wrong.
JC, you
Reed
see this,
played
right?
Yeah,
point
yeah.
guard in college. His whole point guard career was college career was point guard. But when he came to the Lakers, what did we have him as, JC?
Who
What's
are
the
we
first
talking about?
position we had him at?
Max
Reeves.
Christie? Oh, Reeves, shooting
No,
guard,
Reeves.
shooting guard,
Okay. What did he play in college?
point guard.
Thank you. But see, if I run that same scenario to what old boy is saying, we dumb as hell for putting him at shooting guard. See how asinine that sounds?
But it
But
doesn't.
you
But
gotta understand.
it
So
doesn't
so
negate the
no, he's
fact that
supposed to be
Austin
the
Reeves is
point
better than
guard
Max
then.
Christie. That's the whole point.
No. That's not what I'm saying, JC.
Well, I'm
He brought
confused.
up Hood Shafino. So I'm bringing up Hood Shafino. And I'm making the situation more closer to Hood Shafino. Hood Shafino was a point guard in college, right? I'm saying when he came to the Lakers, we should have used him as a shooting guard. He said, I'm bugging for that. All right,
Did
cool.
did he
I'll
show?
give you
Did
that.
he show in college or even in the NBA that he can shoot,
In
regardless if you're a
college,
point
yes.
guard or you're a
In
shooting
college,
guard?
yes.
Can he
In
shoot?
college, yes. In college, yes.
Get the hell
Okay.
out of here, man.
How many points did he average in college? How many points did he average in college? Since you
You
say
can
get the hell out of here, how many points did he average in college? And you better say the right number.
you tell me.
19. He averaged 19 in college.
What was his shooting percentage?
I said he averaged 19. So even in college, they don't get a lot of touches. And he played with Brandon Miller. And Miller was the actual person who came off of the screens. So all they had was a 1-2 punch. They didn't have a 3, 4, and 5. So and look at how far they got. But you said, did he show he could shoot? He averaged 19. He averaged 19, but you wouldn't use him as a shooting guard, especially with him being 6'7". That's dumb. SGA is 6 foot what? SGA is 6 foot what?
Six. He's 6'6".
He
Six
taller
five,
than
6'6".
6'6".
Nah, he's 6'6", bro.
Oh my
Look it up.
God.
Look at damn, bro. Look it up.
SGA is taller than that.
Look it up.
SGA is
SGA is
easily
six
like
six, bro.
Look it up right now. Look it
He's
up right now.
6'6".
SGA, SGA is easily 6'7", 6'8".
Look it up
Easily.
right now. Look it up right now. We'll pause.
Remember, he was a Clipper. I hated the young man. I
Look
already
it
know
up.
his height.
Look
He's
it up
six
right now.
six.
We will wait for you. Look it
Yeah.
up.
Bro, that's just like when they say LeBron James is 6'8" and he's 6'9" and a little bit taller. And I already
Oh
know the
my
man's
god.
6'9".
Oh my gosh. This guy.
Tell me they don't have LeBron James listed at 6'8".
He's listed at 6'9".
He's listed at He's listed at 6'9". Let's see.
You're wrong twice, bro.
No, they used to have him at 6'8".
Oh my
I
god.
know. They used to.
Listen, the whole point of this conversation, the beginning, of this topic was Max Christie and Austin Reeves. There's nobody that's gonna,
They're not. They're
other than
not.
you, that's gonna say the only difference between them two is that Austin Reeves got more opportunity. You're the only person that will be on this channel or any panels that you say that you're on, barbershops and all this stuff that you talk about. You're the only person that would say that. The only difference was the opportunity that they got. They both
No,
got great
didn't say. I
opportunities.
didn't
Austin
only say
Reeves took
opportunity.
advantage of his opportunity, and he is about to be an all-star.
Okay, so see, and this is where I come.
What's up, Danny?
You say literally that it's only point guard and shooting guard, right? That's cool. As a player, when you also have to study another playbook, that third playbook, that's what messes up everything. Because remember, you had Austin had to get under the wing of LeBron James to know where to be on the court. He was blowing all the coverages in the beginning.
Mm.
Now tell me I'm lying. LeBron was pointing out literally, you should have been here. You should have been there. You should have rolled here. You should have not went under. You should have stayed above there. He took Austin under his wing. He didn't do that for Christie for whatever reason, but it
Well,
happened.
was the one who picked up Austin Reeves from his summer camp.
Exactly. But what I'm pointing out is, for whatever reason that he didn't pick him up, that's fine. But when you come to studying three different playbooks at one time, we didn't did this to three players, and everybody can attest to it. But he the only one saying everything was fine. Cam came here even averaging 11 points a game, went all the way down. Gabe came here. His average was like 9, 10 points a game. His average went all the way down. See, when you
Mm.
say that, you literally still got to give these players these opportunities so they can score. But if you don't give it to them, but then you want to say, oh, well, this person that did it and that person did it. Well, hell, I could say Cam Thomas is way better than Austin. And Cam's on a whole nother team. So if anything, I would trade Cam Thomas for Austin. But I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they wasn't developed the same. That's the only reason why I can't put them in the same plateau. He brought up Hood Shafino. Hood Shafino should have been a shooting guard for the NBA. Hood Shafino shouldn't be a point guard. But that's the third person that he pulled out his ass. That's fine. I debated him on that. Hood Shafino still teams are trying to make him a point guard. Austin, if that's the case, Austin need to be a point guard because he played that in college. That's all for what my man is saying.
Yeah.
So when so,
When
so when you
someone is
do all
when
that,
some when someone is when the topic comes up of who's a better player of Austin Reeves or Max Christie, 99% of the time, 99.9, everyone's going to say Austin Reeves, and they're not going to say that only reason why Max Christie is not is because he didn't get the same opportunities as Austin Reeves. You're the only one that's going to make that statement.
Max Christie
Until,
has never shot 4 for 11 several times. Max
what's that?
Christie has not shot 2 for 14 several times.
Again,
And with the lack
you're
of
the only
defense,
person that thinks
and
that's
with
going
the
to
lack
think
of
this way, bro.
defense,
If you
no,
you
and with the lack of defense. So if he's only giving it on one side, just be honest. Okay, prime example. Just say LeBron only played offense. Just say LeBron only played offense, no defense. You think he would have won all these games that he has won? You think his teams would have won all these games that they have won? every team that he's been on, or do you think they would have lost more games?
Absolutely,
I'm
but
using the same scenario. I'm using
fact
the same
is that
scenario.
Austin Reeves is a way better offensive player than Max Christie is. He's shown that.
See, there you go. Say that's what I wanted you to say. Offensive player, yes, he is. Defensive player, no, he's not. You
An
have to
overall
I'm
player
gonna.
as well. Overall, forget
Yeah.
offense, forget defense. Overall, he's
just
a
don't
way
get
better
started
player than
on
Max Christie.
like Reeves do. Reeves damn near be in the wrong position. He then went to double down on somebody else that he shouldn't have, way out of the rotation where he should be.
Hold on,
Max at
I'm going
least
to
be
sleep.
near his man.
Hey,
Yo, you're
hey,
bugging.
hey,
You're
peace out.
tripping.
Hey, Don, pull up to the next live streams though, bro. It was cool to have you up there on the stream, brother. Appreciate you
Oh,
hopping
I,
Appreciate
on, man.
appreciate it.
I want ball. I wish he would have been up here last season. Because
Let me
all
ask you. All
all
right,
this
so
shiggity he's
because I
talking
just
right
ran
now.
into this online, but what is it? Lakers 5? That's what it
Yeah,
is.
Lakers
it's
in
Lakers in
5.
5. Yeah, Lakers
Lakers
in
in
5.
5.
And
Yeah.
that's like I gotta access it through Instagram, YouTube, or what?
You can
Uh,
find us on YouTube,
yeah, on YouTube.
Instagram,
Yeah, and
and
then we always put the
X,
StreamYard link.
playback.
Yeah,
All right,
and
Lakers in
then
5. All right,
yeah, Lakers in 5.
I'm gonna definitely pull up after
All right.
Now
some
I'm
more.
gonna tell you this before you leave. Sometimes the link don't work, so you'll have to type in the link. Don't get mad. Don't try to find it somewhere else. Just
Well, the
type
link
in what that StreamYard is,
and
and you'll be
the
able to
link
do
will
it on
be
your
in
cell phone
the link will be
or
in
on your laptop.
the link will also be
Okay,
in the
so the
community post too, though. So you could just click the comments, and then it'll be in the community post too to get to the
all right,
StreamYard
No,
link.
cool.
but sometimes you
Yeah.
can't hit it though, JC. When you're on your phone and your mobile, you still have to type it in. Depends on what type of phone you have.
Ah.
That's
Okay,
what I
and
was.
is it the same like website that it is right now, or sometimes it changes?
No, no. So
The
it's
link
still
the link
StreamYard,
changes.
but the
The
link
link
changes.
changes. Yeah, same site, but the link changes. But that's
Oh,
why
the
you could
link
just
changes.
yeah, you can
Okay,
just
so
find us on YouTube. Yeah, Lakers in 5. Yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
cool.
because I want you back up here. Because all when Austin having a bad game, oh, I want you back up here. Oh, I want you back up
Even
here.
if he's
Don't
having a
run.
bad game, Max Christie's having a bad game too. Remember that.
Hey, hey,
There's gonna be. All I'm
I'm not
saying is that there's gonna be a
saying.
lot. All I'm
Hey,
saying is there's gonna be a lot more Austin Reeves good games than Max Christie good games, and that makes him a better player. All right, that's so that period.
hey, if I give you that many opportunities and you don't improve, that would be asinine. But just like I said, that's the part you want to look over and write over history. Okay, that's cool. I'm with it. I'm still listening to you. You notice I'm not
All right,
really
peace out, y'all.
bugging. I'm just saying.
Later. All right, bro. All right. So next time.
Yep.
All right.
Next time. Catch you next time, man. Oh, well, actually, we'll be live tomorrow for the game. So we'll be
All
live
right.
tomorrow
Cool.
for the game. All right, bet.
All right. Sounds good. But where you at? You're in y'all in West Coast, right?
Yeah, we in Cali.
Nah, I'm
Yep,
in
yep,
New
yep. Well,
Orleans.
I'm in Cali. Me and DJ are in Cali. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing though. I'm in New York, so and I didn't subscribe to the league pass yet. I may do it. So, I don't catch
Well,
every
you can.
single game.
Well, you can. So if you come to like the stream or whatever, and you go to like let's say like when the game starts tomorrow, just go into the like the play it's playback.tv/Lakers in 5. If you go into the
Yeah.
chat tomorrow and just be like, hey, I need VIP, we'll give you a VIP so you can watch the game.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
That works.
yeah. So just
Yeah,
do
because
that.
I want you to watch these games. I'm gonna call
Man.
it no defense ball.
All
Since you
right,
said
man.
he plays defense, boy. Oh,
Good talking to both of y'all.
Oh yeah,
same to
always,
you.
man. Always,
All
man.
right, man.
Appreciate you. All
Later.
right, y'all.